So the other day I was in the music store and I was trying out some inexpensive basses, and I came across this Squire Jaguar bass short scale. And I had been thinking about building a bass body for one of my old basses that sounded great, but it wasn't super comfortable to play. And I picked up this Jaguar, and it was super light, had a short scale, so it was really easy for a guitar player like me to play. It was about halfway between the length of a Strat and a full-size bass. And it had the P-Bass setup with the jazz pickup as well, so it has the PJ setup. It was a lot of fun to play. I just couldn't put it down. I kept comparing it to other American basses and Mexican Fender basses, and it was just set up really well, and you could tell that the electronics, maybe sounded a little bit cheaper, but I just really liked it. So I picked it up, and one of the first things I like to do is compare what's inside of these things. So I got it home, and I've been playing it for about a week, and today I thought I'd show you what's inside. So here's the two basses. I've got the Squire Jaguar. This is, I imagine, a 2018. And here's my old 70s Hondo version of an SD Curly. And both of them have the P-Bass pickup, but the Squire also has a jazz bass pickup. Thought I'd take a look inside. So the pick guard comes off, and super easy. Had a look inside and pulled out the P-Bass pickup. And first thing I noticed, I was pretty impressed. The inside of the cavity is painted with the conductive paint. So the whole cavity is nicely grounded. And so the bottom of the pickup, as you would expect on some of the less expensive equipment, has the magnetic bar. Pull pieces are, I imagine, just regular metal, and the magnets are underneath the pickup. But I was impressed that it was all magnetically shielded inside the cavity, so that's pretty good. Now to compare, here's my old 70s bass, which at some point has been upgraded with an American P-Bass pickup. So the difference here is underneath there's a brass plate. This is probably from the original SD Curly because they have brass everywhere. So that's the magnetic shielding. Underneath is this brass plate, and then there's some foam bits that help to prop the pickup up so that you can raise and lower it. And so here, the actual pole pieces, I believe, are magnetic in the American series pickups, as opposed to having the bar magnets. So that's what's inside, and I'm curious, maybe in a future video I'll compare, maybe I'll swap these pickups around and compare what they sound like. But that's what's inside under the hood of the old American P-Bass pickup and the Squire P-Bass pickup. So if you have any experience swapping out pickups on Squire basses, particularly if you're putting in like American P-Bass pickups, I'd love to hear your comments. If you've thought it was worth it, or if you maybe made a video with a sound comparison, I'd love to see that. So comment, post a link below if you have a cool video to compare the types of pickups, and we'll see how it sounds. Thanks.